Hey, how's it going? This is Brian from Bees Music Shop, and I am here with Marni from Lag Guitars.
What's up?
Former Bees staff a million years ago.
So long ago.
And now you get to come visit us and talk about other things that aren't cats.
And I like a good cat conversation now.
That's good. Yeah. It's good. You get to go to the bar.
That's right.
We get to do the old when he lived here things. Mm-hmm. But he brought some Lag guitars. We're looking into these. I think they're kind of neat. Marni was showing me a few I hadn't seen before. Number one is this guitar that you've got in front of you. And there's some guitars like this in the market, but this is really fun. It has transducers built in the top and effects built in, right?
Correct. Yeah, this is the Lag Blue Wave is what they call it. This is the travel size, so very comfortable to play. Solid cedar top, mahogany back and sides, and it does this.
And then we don't have. I have this one plugged in, but you are not plugged in.
Nope.
This is in the room, into that tube mic. And it has what effects built into it?
So it's got a reverb and a delay. So this is kind of like the stripped back version. Lag also goes into our High Vibe series where you've got the full on like built-in looper, all kinds of effects.
Oh, nice.
A companion app, Bluetooth foot switch, all of that. But this is the very much just stripped down version of it. So you've got a hall and you got a nice reverb, either a room or a hall, along with a delay.
And this has Bluetooth in it though too, right?
Correct. So you can pair your phone to this, and pretty much use it as a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's kind of a fun thing. Actually, you can kind of get something going here.
Oh, you do. Yeah. Do you have like an app that makes like fart noises or something? So
no, I don't.
You're like, no, stop ruining this for me.
No, the only thing I do have is where is it?
That's what I would do.
That's the one.
You can play along with stuff. There's people who use this practically.
Yeah,
I would just do
put a reggae air horn through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like backing tracks or anything you want to jam along with is also an option here. Yeah,
That's so cool.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's like the most fun couch guitar I've ever had. You know, just having stuff like this will inspire you a little bit more to play a little differently and try new stuff. You know.
Yeah, and what's the construction on it? You started to say it's a cedar top.
Yeah, so cedar top, mahogany back and sides, and this is the satin brown finish of it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, keep playing it for a minute. I just want to hear it. It's pretty. And that's what do you got now? Just a little bit of delay. And
it's a little bit. Yeah, I think I've got the hall kind of cranked as big as it'll go, and then just like an appropriate delay.
Yeah. How crazy does the delay get? I just have to know.
Let's see here. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
You could space it out a little bit, and so the volume knob is for when you're plugging it in, but also it will kind of play with the effects. So like
so you can turn it to like too much.
And you can turn it to nothing too.
Nothing. Oh yeah, play without it. Let's hear it. Just I don't hear it dry.
Oh yeah, just as a guitar, it's.
It's weird how much you can hear the whole of it when it's gone.
Yeah, right.
Like you don't notice it so much, but like once you take it out, it's like. Yeah, it's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a couch guitar. I mean, you take it on play with people too. I mean, it's a great, it's a solid instrument.
Honestly, playability wise and everything, I would gig with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's campfire, couch, places where you want you don't really want to take a PA, but you want to not be quite so naked with your sound.
Yeah, and even if you have, I noticed that even if you like dial all of the effects back on it, like that volume knob still works as on like, so you could get a louder guitar
Yeah. Oh, like it actually gives it some juice.
Yeah. So so all effects are kind of dialed back as far back as they will, as they'll go, and then so like that's like volume down, and then
and you get like a little bit of a chorusing out of it too. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff you could do with it, and
Yeah, that's cool. I like the rosette too, the little blue wave.
yeah, I mean, and I think that's the cool thing Lag does. They really like aesthetically, they kind of care a lot about their guitars, just how they look. And,
Yeah, you're telling me that like the screws are from some watch or
yeah,
something?
so yeah, they match like a Cartier watch, like the dial on it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've heard of watches.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've heard of watches.
Same. Yeah, I'm not a huge watch guy, but yeah, if you're a Cartier fan, I think you'll appreciate the tuning keys on this.
And Lags, they've been around for a little bit now. I mean, they go back a couple of decades at least, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
like,
I've seen them around. Like
yeah,
this
late
isn't, like-
'90s. They've been in and out of the States a few times, and yeah, they're coming out of France. So a lot of French design, and while they're manufactured in China, they actually own their factory in China and are only making Lag guitars there.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
so comparably, it's pretty close to like what you could call like a custom shop, but in China. So like,
Nice.
yeah, like everything's really dialed in. And after meeting with like the president of Lag, you could tell they care a lot about the tone woods they use and kind of treating them properly prior to making the guitar.
Yeah, I
you
was
know?
noticing this one. I get this one out, but I really like it's I don't know. It's like what do you say? It's like raw eucalyptus or something.
Yeah,
Is that
so
what you told me?
it's a rough sawn eucalyptus for the back and sides for that. So
It's
yeah,
so cool.
that's our sustainable guitar. It's out of our Sauvage series. So eucalyptus is actually an invasive species, so it's good to
Oh.
cut it down.
Oh
Yeah, so just chop it away, you know.
yeah.
And then the top on that is
It's like
called,
mosquitoes.
Exactly.
We don't need them.
Yeah, right.
Did they make it a mosquito guitar? Or is that's still secret? That's still secret.
I think there's development going
Yeah,
on in
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
And this is like you said it was like a young pine or something.
Yeah, so it's short cycle pine, processed and injected with a resin for the top. It's called Branco wood. It's named after I think it's an Australian scientist that came up with it. And Branco wood is actually used for the top, the bridge, and the fretboard on that guitar. Yeah, the way they inject the pine can dictate the density of it. So you could actually make the top, respond more like spruce or respond more
really?
like cedar.
So
Yeah,
they kind of tune it a little
yeah,
bit.
just depending on how they do it. Mhm.
Yeah, I had this one plugged in. You're over there with the nice fancy mic. Sounds awesome plugged in.
Yeah, I know they did a lot of research on the preamps for that and found one that was
I'm gonna
very
mute my-
appropriate.
Yeah, and this is just straight in.
Yep.
Do a DI.
Yeah, and they do like the stepped headstock too, like going back to the
Yeah,
aesthetics.
I really like
Yeah,
that. That headstock looks awesome.
And actually, a cool thing. So if you look at the shape of the bridge,
Yeah.
and then you look at the top of the headstock, they actually match.
You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like small things like that.
And this says a wolf in it.
Yeah, that one
Which
does
is
have
my
a wolf,
inner.
yeah.
This is not my spirit. You guys know that's not my spirit animal.
Yeah, it's a little too dog for you.
Yeah, little doggish. I like dogs. I like a dog uncle.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Here, trade. You.
Yeah.
I'll plug that one in, and you,
Oh, here, well, let me. Yeah.
and then we'll just like here. We'll fire drill it and move them around. I'll plug this one in. What does this one sound like plugged in? So this has you can hear the effects plugged in too.
Yeah. And there's a the knob with the Bluetooth symbol on it. It's actually the knob for the built-in microphone. So it's not just an undersaddle pickup. There is a condenser mic in there too. But I'm not sure if only the effects are coming through though. This might be something we have to cut around, but
Yeah. Oh, here I can hear it right here.
oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm only hearing the effects.
Oh, I think. Yeah, turn dial the effect all the way back. Yeah.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
We're learning about it in real
There it is.
time.
Yeah, you get the whole thing.
And they're just plugged in against, But anyways, let's hear. I want to hear that one because that one sounds so good in the room. I like the way it sounds. I like that eucalyptus. That's really, really a cool looking guitar.
Yeah, and like just the texture is like really. I don't know. You just want to touch it.
Yeah, it feels good. There's no finish on that, or just like a sealer or something. It doesn't seem like much on the back and sides. What are the? You brought a couple other ones.
Yeah, I got a couple more.
Can I play?
For sure, man. Yeah, like I said, that was the Blue Wave. This is the Sauvage series. The other two are going to be coming from the Tramontane series, which is kind of Lag's bread and butter. You have the T70, which is their street price $299. Perfect starter guitar, solid spruce top.
Plays great.
Yeah, mahogany back and side, satin finish on that one.
Do they make? Are these just dreads, or do they do other sizes?
They do dreads. They do auditoriums. I believe there's a travel size with a pickup as well. You kind of get into some more in the Sauvage series. You can get into parlors, jumbos, that sort of thing. But yeah, they do a dreadnought and auditorium for the Tramontanes.
And so this is it natural, and that's it, just with a burst and a cutaway.
Yeah. So this is the Brown Shadow. This has cutaway.
Is that its real
electronics in it.
name?
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like you could also make that up.
Yeah.
I know you well enough to be like, this is the Brown Shadow.
This is what they call it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But for real, yeah. Brown Shadow. This is actually the T118. This is a solid cedar top.
Okay.
Yeah, mahogany back and sides.
Awesome.
And they do something with the cedar. I don't know what it is.
There's a science. There's a science. They don't just like roll around on it.
I don't know if they're doing anything extra to it, but there is like the T118. Like these are my
They get a
personal
little
favorite.
sauce in it.
Yeah,
put a little sauce
definitely.
In it.
There's something going on.
Yeah,
because like
they add the shadow.
Because I dig these guitars for sure. And this is the gloss finish as well. And a really cool thing that I found across the entire Lag catalog is their binding's kind of rounded.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. It doesn't have that hard.
You don't
hard
feel
line.
it digging into your arm as much. And it's really nice. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, this one plays great. You play that one because that one's. You have the mic. Yeah, it's nice. Nice and woody, like it's made out of wood.
yeah.
It's very woody.
But yeah, I think on the topic of wood, I've found that Lag really does care about the wood that they're using, and like how they're sourcing it and how they're curing it and treating it prior to actually building the guitar out of it. So these are super stable right out of the box. I mean, I've been kind of rolling around with these for a little bit.
We're in Michigan, which is pretty much where the weather changes all the time. Like we joke about it, but like humidity swings are huge here, and guitars that are unstable are horrible to own here. Absolutely,
definitely.
I mean, we have to set up guitars all the time because of that. So yeah, I'm always like really into something that's like roasted or like properly aged, so that I don't have to constantly set up my guitar.
For sure, yeah, and like the fretboards on all of these have been that Branco wood that I've been telling you about. So I mean, yeah, it's just a very stable guitar.
Yeah, I like this. It feels great. Yeah, it feels great and big, and Yeah, I like the way they do the necks. The necks feel good. They're not like super chunky. They're like pretty thin.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think it's very welcoming to like an electric player, something like that.
I got my little baby fingers from playing these little teeny strings.
That's right. But yeah, and even on their like most budget guitar still has like the stepped headstock feature on it.
Yeah,
like the
that's cool.
aesthetic still, everything's matching on it. Like if you take a look at the saddle, the nut, the tuning keys.
Yeah, and these are pretty affordable in the States. I mean, they're like what, $2.99?
Yeah, that's $2.99.
$2.99.
Yep, this one's
as of current tariffs and this printing.
Correct.
That's when we do this. Things change right now all the time, but yeah, these are really affordable.
But yeah, $2.99. This is $5.99 with cutaway electronics, cedar top, all that.
Yeah, I like the way this thing feels. I like the tuning keys too. They're like open.
Oh yeah, they got the open back.
button.
Yep.
Yeah, open back. The buttons feel really nice. Like, it's a lot of little teeny tiny features that feel great.
Yeah, you got strap buttons on that one as well.
Yeah, it comes with buttons. That's cool.
And I love a good satin finish too.
Yeah, I like the guitar. Nice. Really, I've just learned.
Yeah,
kind of like I seem to want to have lots of them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
well, I think you're in the right line of work for it.
Yeah, or the wrong. It's like, I think sometimes this might be like the alcoholic owning a bar thing, where you're like, he shouldn't do that. He's just tempted all day long. I wonder if I can make another pink guitar. We all know I can. We all know.
Yeah, but we never would have met otherwise.
Yeah, no. You'd still be slinging pizzas in the cabin probably now.
Probably, man. People need their cabin sticks.
They do need cabin sticks. Yeah. No, it's fun. Yeah, because you've worked on the bench for us. And man, that was like that was your real first music industry job other than like doing everything. You were good at music.
Yeah.
And that's where you did a ton. But yeah.
I've said this in one published documentary, but yeah, because of you, I'm kind of, that's where my career has gone to where it is now because of that. So.
And now, onward and upward. Yeah. I mean, every time you worked for Dan Electro, you've worked for a bunch of people.
Ortega.
Nashville, and you were living in Nashville, and I can sleep on your couch sometimes if you're in places I need to be.
That's right. Yeah. Not bad, man.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Very symbiotic.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. And now we get to make fun videos.
Yeah. And sometimes we sing, Pink Pony Club.
On the back of a trailer.
On the back of a trailer pulled by my tractor. Who knows?
Right.
Who knows what we do? All right. Anyways, if you're still watching, why? Come on. All right. Anyways. Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, dude. It's always great. If we could get you an acoustic guitar, we're probably going to have these guitars. Probably going to have these pedals, too. Going to do lots of stuff. Who knows? If we can get you a cat t-shirt, a cat toy, a cat pedal, when you play through it, even this plug-in acoustic can turn into a cat. That is what we do. We are the cat guys now. Who knew where that was?
Cat alchemy.
Yeah, cat alchemy. That's really what I do.
Alchemy.
There's like a bunch of cool pedals coming. You saw a couple. I showed you some previews. There's some cool stuff coming this year. But hit us up, beesmusicshop.com. Thank you so much for watching.